Criticism is good when it comes from an intelligent mouth. Criticism is good when they have something better to put in its place. Criticism is good. Don't criticize paperwork unless you can prove it to be a lie. And I can talk even recently, and I have a track record with many people who have been remedied with the paperwork that these juveniles are criticizing. Now again, I don't reject criticism. I reject ignorant criticism. I reject people who can't read criticizing. I reject people who don't know law and history criticizing law and history. I reject a person that don't know anything about mechanics criticizing a mechanic. That's the issue. Do you understand? Not the criticism itself, but blank, unqualified statements from juveniles who can't read, who don't know history, who don't know that law and history go together, and because they have no courage whatsoever, they pontificate by criticizing the works of others who put their neck out on the line even for them. Because if they would read the paperwork, they would support it. Now, I suggest that most of them haven't read it.
Islam to all the Moors, peace and love. We're here once again for Canaanland Moors class. You already know. Islam to all the active Moors, peace and love. You know that the work that we're doing, getting the information out to our people, so they can have a sense of, you know what I mean, pride in themselves, you know. Get our people to raise their vibration so that they can do what it is that they're supposed to do as people for themselves. Because we've said it a lot on numerous occasions that there's no priesthood. There's no priesthood. Alright? The priesthood is dead. And the only way that you're going to be saved is by you getting off your ass and putting in some study time. Because we already know that there's confusion. And the confusion comes from people not studying. All this confusion, people talk about confusion. Why is there confusion amongst the Moors? Because people, unconscious and conscious Moors, aren't studying. Right? It was like two Moors, you know, newly awakened Moors, we were in contact with this week, right? And their mentality about this is that it's information that they need to know. Why? Because they're already established. They already went to school, got their whatever paper. They already have whatever trade that they aspired to. And they're coming into this for the information. Because really that's what this is about. But remember that Noble Drew Ali told the Moors that this is a divine and national movement. So don't think that you studying this information is only for your brain. You studying this information is spiritual. That's why you're supposed to study it. That's why man knows not by being told. Because if man is told, then he doesn't know. He was told. And the only way to know is by studying. Only way. There's many Moors out there who are studied. They are studied. But for some reason, they're not pointing the people in the right direction. They're trying to get people to not study. They're trying to get people to believe that. Now remember, keep in mind, these same people, Moors included, are going to say that black people, indigenous people, whoever, built everything here. Later, Chinese came, helped build. But they're going to tell you that taxes pay for the roadway. When that was already built. Maintenance, okay, but taxes didn't pay for that. That's people's blood, sweat, and tears that pay for that roadway. And the people whose blood, sweat, and tears paid for that roadway look like the same people telling you that taxes is what paid for that. So be aware that if you don't study, probably going to get played. Because this is divine. So don't think that getting played means you lose 600 or, you didn't really get something because somebody told you something wrong. No. Getting played is spiritual as well. When you start putting writs out and stuff and they don't work, probably because of that infused dirty Moor information that was told to you. That you just went on it because, hey, guy in the fez said, try this, read this. Only tax that Noble Drew Ali told the Moors to pay was temple tax. How come? Now, okay, so Noble Drew Ali told the Moors that we are going to be taxed to death. Noble Drew Ali's words. Noble Drew Ali's words. We are going to be taxed to death. And then people who say that they're down with Noble Drew Ali are telling you, pay taxes. Now, if Noble Drew Ali said, we are going to be taxed to death, then we shouldn't be paying tax, because tax is leading to our death. But if people don't study, they would never know that Noble Drew Ali said, you're going to be taxed to death. And then keep that in mind with the statement that your own brother is going to put you back in slavery, that people seem to avoid because they want to be friends with dirty Moors and say that, oh yeah, they know them and stuff like that, when people are dirty Moors. They got Star Spangled Banner before the Moroccan flag on the wall. And people think that they're legit when they're boldly in your face. They're boldly in your face yelling, we are a fraud. And then they're gonna show you the picture in the office with the flags upside down, right? And say that that's they'll say that is the way he flew the flag, because when you're standing outside, the flag is the Amity banner and then the Moroccan flag. Well, if that's how it looks from the outside, and then he's doing everything on the inside, then wouldn't that mean that he wants you to look at it from the inside, not the outside? Oh, that was a code, so they could think that he was with the U.S or something like that, and because that flag's first, so they feel important or something? No, what Noble Drew Ali was copying was the back of the dollar bill with the pyramid seal and the eagle seal. That's what he was copying. The obverse and the reverse. The obverse and the reverse is why the flags are on the wall in the Moorish Science Temple of America. The flags on the wall in the Moorish Science Temple of America represents the back of the dollar note. That's what it represents. It represents the obverse and the reverse. If you see Moors, Moorish Americans, members of the Moorish Science Temple of America, with the flags on the wall, with the Amity banner first, and then the Moroccan flag, they work for the democracy. They are the infiltrators that are not mentioned in King Alfred Plan. They are them. Because if Noble Drew Ali said we're Moorish American, and Moorish is first, then why are you going to have the Amity banner first? And then we know American is Morocco, so you should have two Moroccan flags up there. Or do it properly. The Moroccan flag and then the Amity banner, which is not a flag and has nothing to do with America. Because the one flag, the red flag with the green 5-point star, means Moorish American / Moroccan / Moabite / anything else that is tied to that. So don't be fooled, because Noble Drew Ali told Moors, you're going to be taxed to death. And then Moors are telling you pay tax. Clearly they're moving towards your death, not your survival. Oh yeah, and then doesn't that mean that they're violating the Prophet and all that stuff that they like to tell people that, you know, we're doing? You know, they're gonna, Noble Drew Ali said, don't flash your card at the European. And here these Moors go, flashing their card at the European. They're violating Noble Drew Ali. Shut the hell up. Do you understand? It's colonists out here and mercenaries and inquisitionists. And I could stand on the fact that I showed my nationality card and didn't get kidnapped, hasn't got kidnapped ever when I deal with those people. And every highwayman is a European. Don't show your card. Why? Why would the card cause confusion? Because if you have some paper BS that you're trying to use that, and you're not lined up divinely, that paper BS isn't working.